Voting by secret ballot has started in the National Assembly for the election of the Speaker. The ANC has officially nominated former Defence and Military Veterans Minister Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula, while the DA has nominated Dr. Annelie Lotriet as their nominee. The vacancy occurred following the recent appointment of former Speaker Thandi Modise into Cabinet. The Constitution stipulates that in the case of more than one candidate, a secret ballot must be called. Presiding over the election is Judge President John Hlophe of the Western Cape High Court. Well, for more on this, we cross to our reporter who's been standing by for us in Cape Town, Abra Barbier, who's been covering this story. Thanks very much, Abra, for joining us. Just tell us what the latest is, and of course, they're voting at the moment.
Hi, Nompu. Yes, the voting is underway at the moment. When I left our newsroom, I was monitoring proceedings on our TV in the newsroom, and when I left, I saw that they were calling MPs up in alphabetical order, going up in tranches of 10 people at a time, and everything seemed to be running quite smoothly, no hiccups, no hitches. So it seems like the process is coming along quite nicely, and hopefully it will be concluded in less time than expected. But let me just give you a recap of what we have covered since we've been here this morning. So I have interviewed a range of MPs, chief whips of political parties since we arrived. We started off with Ms. Phemi Majodina, who is the chief whip of the ANC caucus in Parliament, and I specifically asked her about the corruption allegations that have been levelled against the former defence minister, who is the ANC's nominee for Speaker of the National Assembly. I asked her about this and about the task team who's now been appointed to investigate what the defence committee have uncovered. She said that we must let justice run its course, we must let the process run its course, and she was not going to comment on that until there was a hard and fast outcome to those allegations. So that was her take on the matter. Of course, opposition parties are not on the same page. Opposition parties feel that Ms. Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula is not the best candidate for this position. Of course, they base that on the allegations attached to her name. They base that on certain things that have happened in the past that are in the public domain. And they also say that they don't feel that she has the gravitas and the kind of personality needed to be the Speaker of the National Assembly. They say that the Speaker of the National Assembly must be the kind of person who can command respect from political parties across the floor. The Speaker must be somebody who can be impartial, and they just don't feel that the ANC's nominee is the right person for this job. Of course, the DA, as we know, have thrown in a second name into the ring, that of Dr. Annelie Lotriet, who they are hoping all opposition parties will vote for. They're also hoping that some of the ANC MPs would possibly vote according to their conscience. So they're really hoping to swing the vote in their direction. Other political parties, opposition parties, have indicated to us that they are going to go with the with the DA's nominee. We will, of course, only know the outcome much later on, and whether or not ANC MPs will vote in favour of the opposition party's nominee, we don't know. We'll have to wait to see how that plays out. But for now, everything is running along quite smoothly. The EFF, of course, as you know, they did not arrive at Parliament today. They are basically boycotting the sitting, saying that it's a flawed protest, and they don't want to legitimise it at all because they feel that this the ANC's nominee is being forced upon Parliament. Of course, we know it's a direct swap between the former Speaker, Ms. Thandi Modise, who I think she has her first Defence Committee meeting tonight, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, everything playing out today. Ms. Thandi Modise will be having her first Defence Committee meeting tonight with MPs, and who knows, perhaps the former Defence Minister will be the Speaker of the National Assembly by the close of business today. Nompu?
Thanks very much, Abra. We'll catch up with you as the day progresses.